Hello, I'm Rose. I recently decided to try out a Grayscale trend where I find a palette generator and use what they give me. There's my sketch, and then I go to the palette generator to get my random palette, shuffling about 5 times. I looked at the names to make sure it wasn't a Grayscale palette, but most of the names didn't even say the color, so I think we're still safe. So we got this palette, and I just locked all the colors to make sure, and chose the darkest color for the line art. As I copy and paste the color, the line art time-lapse will start pretty soon. Now, I do really like the lady I did. She's not a normal sketch for me, but I think I pulled it off okay. It was fun to experiment with her posture, and I even used a few references for things like her arm and hair because I never normally draw them like that, or that well. I do struggle a bit with the line art, but we get there eventually. I finally finished with the line art, and it's coloring time. This is where it gets interesting, and I get to experiment with shading rather than colors, which is new for me, but I think I end up pulling it off. As you saw, we grabbed the next color, which I saw fit for a skin color, whatever it may turn out to be, and there's also a bit of experimenting with which brush to use, as the one I chose wasn't actually opaque. And you can see we get there eventually. Next is the hair, which I just quickly picked out the color for, and soon after is the shirt. Her shirt did give me a few problems. They were cut out, where the colors were darker than the line art and I had to change it around. I also ended up using the shirt for her eyes, which you can see later, just so she matches herself a bit more. Finally, we finish up the table and we're ready for the main part, which is shading. It was actually very interesting for me and fun to mess around with. I was really excited to see how it will turn out. finally, we're almost done, just the background is left, which gets done shortly. And there it is, ready for the reveal, which was awesome. I was really happy how she turned out. It may be a bit messy and experimental, but I had fun and I'm proud of what I got in the end. I definitely learned a bit more about drawing and I'm excited to see where this can take me from now on. That's all. I hope you liked it. I'll see you next time. Bye!